Hi, welcome to Peace Donkeys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this brow band for your bridle, for your horse, your donkey or your mule. This is just a three bead brow band with topaz beads and black beads. I'm using size 8 beads, and you're also going to need some of this thread. So this is just fishing wire, braided fishing wire, or you can just use ordinary thread if you want to. You're also going to need some paracord. Now for mine, I used micro paracord, but you could use 550 paracord if you wanted to. This stuff, right we go. Okay, so there's two ways you can do the paracord on your brow band. You can do the really simple, easy way, which is just to join your cords together. Okay, so once you've got your cords joined together, you can start off with just a basic knot like that. Or the other way you can do it, the way that I did it on mine. Alright, so I'm going to show you on a light piece of paracord because it's just a bit easier to see on the black surface. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a bit of a loop in your paracord. You put both your fingers through the loop, grab hold of the end of the paracord, pull that through to there, and I will just open this up so you can see a little bit better how the knot goes. Okay, so this strand comes over the top of the knot, then it comes underneath everything back through that loop there, and then it's going to come up through that loop. Okay, so you hold this and you're going to pull all 4 strands slowly. Okay, and they form a crisscross. Now, because this is way too long for a bridle loop, for a brow band, what you can do is you hold all 4 strands and you push them together just to loosen off that knot, and you can slide that knot back up this way so that makes your loop smaller. Okay, and just pull all of those strands tight. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and you'll need to measure yours. You'll need to measure how long you want your brow band to be. So let's just assume that we're at the length that we want. We make another loop, put the fingers through the loop, grab hold of that strand, pull it through. Okay, that's about an inch and a bit. Inch and a half is how long we want the loop on the side to be. And again, just open up that knot a little bit. Bring the cord over the top of the knot. Bring it under everything. Put it down through that loop, and then it will come up through the hole that's created in the middle. Okay, and we're going to pull that. Make sure that loop comes down the bottom here. So that strand, and then you pull all 4 strands again to get your crisscross. So once you're happy with the position of your knots and you've got the length right, then what you're going to do is, in actual fact, you're actually going to make this a little bit shorter, and I'll show you why in a minute. So just slide that knot up so that your loop is shorter than you want it to be. Okay, and then what you'll do is you're going to actually join, you're going to cut these and join them together, and then you can slide that knot back over the join so that you can't see the join as easily. And this obviously works better in black, but it's just easier to show in yellow today. So we'll make sure that we've got that nice and tight where we want it to be, and we're going to cut off right here as close as we can and join those. So I'll just get the scissors and cut there. Okay, and get rid of the discarded pieces. Then you're going to get your lighter and you'll join these 2 pieces together. This will be really strong once it's joined. Okay, so we give those a good melt together. Hold them tight until they're really secure. All that melted cord will be really, really strong. Okay. Just don't pull it apart while it's still a little bit warm. You want it to really fuse. Okay, so then, like I said before, you push both of these 4 strands together, and if you slide it back this way, then that knot will be right on top of the join and you'll hardly notice it. And again, if you use black cord, you won't notice it at all. Okay, so once you've got that the way you want it, then you can start with the beading, and we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so when you're ready to start, you're going to take your thread and you're going to just tie that on to the bottom strand of your paracord. Just a basic knot, and you can weave that in to your beads once you're finished. Okay, so we're going to start off just with 1 bead, and then 2, and then 3. Because we're starting off right in the corner of the knot, it's better just to put 1 bead in. So I'm going to start with black. And you're going to slide that along as much as you can. So your needle is going to go underneath your brow band strands. Pull all that cord through. I'll just zoom back out again until we get that bead right into the corner in between the 2 strands. And then you just get your needle and you come over the top of your paracord strand, down through that bead, and I'm just going to come through the paracord just to make sure that that bead stays secure. Because it's the corner bead, you really want that to stay put. So pull your thread through. And slide that up there. Okay, so now I'm going to get 2 beads. So I'm going with black, 2 blacks. Again, put your needle and thread underneath your brow band. Pull that all through till we've got those beads in place. Put them in between the 2 strands of paracord. Again, come over the top, down through both beads, and just again, I'm just going to go through that paracord. You can go through every time if you want, or if you don't like the look of that, you can just go over the top altogether. I just find that that's really going to secure that in place. Okay, so we've got those 2. Now we're going to build up to our three beads. So we'll go 3 blacks, 1, 2, 3. Again, underneath. Get those beads in place. Come over the top, down through all 3 beads with the needle, and if you want, you can just come over the top this time. It's up to your personal preference whether you want to put that through the paracord or whether you want that just to be loose in the middle. So now I've done 3 rows of black. I'm going to start on the cross pattern. So the cross pattern is a black bead, a topaz and a black. So we go under the strands. Hold it in place, come over the top of your cord down through all 3 beads, and again I'm just going to go through the paracord here, again just to secure those beads in place nicely. Pull that fairly firm. Okay, so now I'm going to do 3 topaz, which is the centre of the cross. 1, 2, 3 topaz. Put the needle underneath the cord. Bring through your thread. Okay, so again there through the centre there, hold them in place, bring the cord over the top, so bring the thread over the top of the cord, then go down through all 3 beads. And again I'm going to go through the paracord to secure that. Okay, so now we'll do the rest of the cross, which is black, topaz and black. Put your needle underneath the nose band, the brow band. Put those beads in between the 2 strands of paracord, over the top. Just zoom in a bit, hopefully you can see that. Over the top of the cord, down through all 3 beads, and I am going to go through that cord. Okay, you can slide those along. So that's 1 cross done. Okay, so now I'm going to do 3 rows of black, and then do another cross. So we're almost at the end, so I think I'll get these 3 in, and then I'll do a 2 and a 1. So it's 3, and 2 black, there's 2 in there. And then we'll just get 1 in there. So now you've done your last bead, you're just going to go back through the other beads, and I'm just going to go through the paracord there, through those beads, back down through the next lot. You can go through as many rows as you like, but just make sure that the thread can't come undone in the future. It's really up to you how many rows you want to go back through. I think I might just do one more and then I'll cut off the thread. Okay, so you'll just snip off your thread there, and any other threads that you've had along the way, weave those back in and out just like we did before, and the same with the one at the start. And then that'll be your brow band all finished. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.